Good evening.
I'm so pleased and proud to be able to be here this evening to talk to you about the educational effect. But first, I want to say that the NAACP understands the National Association for the Advancement of colored people is very much concerned about your plight because that was our plight at one time. And I'm sure if I look back on my family tree, if I go back far enough, I will probably not find a citizenship paper that said my great-great-grandparents were citizens. They came over here as slaves. And what happened, the government said, okay, we're going to emancipate everybody so you're free. But that, just because they said it didn't mean it was going to be true. Just because they said you were going to be free didn't mean it was going to be true. And so there were a lot of people who were disenfranchised. At one time, they told us as a people we had to have a birth certificate. Well, if they were like me, they were born at home. Now, it just so happened that our doctor said, well, let me get this boy a birth certificate so his parents will not have that problem. But many African Americans were born at home. So all they did, their parents just wrote their name in the front of a Bible. And that was their birth certificate. Now, guess what happened when a lot of these people tried to vote in the South? They're sorry, you don't have a birth certificate. They said, but it's here in the Bible. That's not a birth certificate. Okay, and that hasn't been very long ago, by the way. Okay, that has not been very long ago. So one of the problems that you face is one that other people of color and of ethnicity have faced as well. Now, the important piece is that you educate yourself, maybe not so much in terms of K-12 education, but you educate yourself to the issues that are keeping you out of the mainstream of American life. You educate yourself to know who the people are that are trying to keep you from getting a driver's license. Okay, because they're identifiable, they're loud. All you got to do is look at TV every night. They'll stand up and say, we don't want you to have a license. But now there's a reason for that. See, because if we don't allow you to vote, then we don't have to worry about you doing anything else. We don't have to worry about you going to school. We don't have to worry about you getting jobs. See, if I can keep you from getting a driver's license so you can't do anything, then you might as well have handcuffs on. Okay? If the police stop you someplace, one of the first things they ask me is, sir, do you have a driver's license? Now, I don't have to be driving. Now, I don't have to be driving. I'm riding with somebody, they say, and so who I'm riding with, they'll give them the driver's license. They say, how about you? I'm sitting over in the passenger seat. They'll say, I need your driver's license. I say, what for? They say, don't get smart. I give them my driver's license. So all I'm saying to you is you have to persevere. It's not going to be easy. And even after you get your driver's license, it's not going to be easy. Because the driver's license, if you have to walk, if you have to get on your bicycle, if you have to thumb a ride, get that education. Because in the long run, no one can take that from you. No one can take your education. And by the way, this is not going to go on forever. We are going to overcome this mess that you're going through. Because why? Because if they can do it to you, then the next person they'll be looking for is me. It doesn't stop just because we stop one group. They say, well, if we stop that group, then we go to this group. And then we go this way. Then we end up looking like South Africa, with a few people at the top, controlling all the people at the bottom. So I say to you, anytime you see an opening, driver's license or no driver's license, run through it, because that's important. Thank you very much.